Okay, it's day 14, and this is a duo hand sanitizer. Look how cute this is. I just love the hand sanitizers because they're Halloween and they've got several different colors, and this is two different ones. Here, just let me take these out. They have the bat one that's green with black, and then they have the skull one that's black with green. And so, of course, I had to match that perfectly and make this cute little box for it. And I've seen so many online that are just so cute, but I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to do one with both. So this is just a little box with this little wrap around behind it so you can carry it like a tote. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make this. Here are all the supplies that you need to make the duo hand sanitizing tote. If you look, all this is a box that they sit in perfectly, and then it's wrapped around with this other piece of paper, and then it has a little bow at the top to keep it together and a tag, and the tag will just always stay on. And when you untie this, it just opens up and it stays together still. Okay, so what you need, you just need to get your hand sanitizers and matching ribbon and matching ink and matching paper. Okay, so this is the green that I chose, and the measurements are 3 3/8 by 3 7/8, and I scored it at 1 inch everywhere. That's just going to make up this little box. So you cut it, you score it at 1 inch, you put some adhesive right here. Seems like I just keep making the same box over and over. It's delightful. Okay, and then I cut designer series paper. That's what DSP is, just any Halloween paper or some plain black paper that you can stamp. And these just go along the sides, and you'd adhere those. Okay. Oh, there's one more over here. Okay, then the next thing is to get, this is exactly 11 inches, which is wonderful because that's exactly what 8.5 by 11 piece paper is. So you just need to cut this at 2 1/8, so it's a little bit bigger than the box. And then I scored it 4 3/4 from either side. Okay. So wherever the bumps are is where you need to fold it. And I stamped on it with these black spiders first, and I use black craft pad, which is great if you're ever trying to stamp on colored cardstock because it just shows up really dark. The problem is you need to do it in advance. Okay, and so then after the box is made, I put some double-sided tape right here on the bottom. Has to be a really strong adhesive, and then I adhere that down. Okay, and then this is how I made the handle. I just lined it up like this. I got my punch, and I'm actually not going to do it, but what I did is I punched out a scrap piece circle and put it where I wanted it and then traced it. So then when I go to punch, it's exactly where I want it. And right now I'm just going to guess, and that was good enough. But usually I'm worried about that. So if you're worried about that, then you can do that too. Okay, so that's basically how you put it together. I'll show you the rest of what I did. So I tied it with the black ribbon, and then I did the green ribbon. I put this tag on. Then I used these two stamps from Bingo Bits again to make, let's see, you can use any of these, but I use the bat and the trick or treat bag. And let me just show you really quick. I also use the black ink to do the bat, and the reason why is because you can stamp right on top of the other color and it'll show through. The craft pad does. It's wet, so you stamp it and you can't rub it. You have to leave it alone for a while. And then I did a little decorative edge at the bottom of this. I rounded the corners. I put a little slot punch right here to tie it on. So you could embellish this any way you want. In fact, something across here, the ribbon punch or something would be really cute. Okay, this is really simple, really easy, really cute. And oh, I just love these hand sanitizers. Oh, you want this one to face this way. Perfect. Easy.